Hi everybody, Dave Sullivan here for the Credit Guy TV. I always get a lot of questions about what is authorization, what is acceptable as authorization to pull a credit report from a lender perspective. And I can tell you that for the last 20 years, I've always said you need something in writing. And if you check out the Fair Credit Reporting Act in section 604 is where it discusses that, and I'll list it here at the bottom for you, but you really need to have some sort of electronic or in writing authorization, because what can happen is people are becoming more desperate, and inside the Fair Credit Reporting Act there's a provision for damages if an inquiry is pulled and not authorized. So you want to be very careful about how you handle authorizations. You really need to get something in writing or their electronic authorization to pull credit. You don't want to mess around with this. People are becoming more and more desperate, and there are websites out there right now that encourage people to file a lawsuit on their own to sue people for damages. And it's very easy for an individual to forget that they authorized you to pull the credit, especially when months and months go by and they pull up their credit report and they don't recognize something. They feel like maybe they were wronged. They go online, they find websites that explain the entire process on how to file suit on everybody who pulled the report, from the realtor, the mortgage company, the wholesaler, the credit provider. Everybody gets involved in the lawsuit, and they could wind up with $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 because the cost to defend the suit in their home county can be a lot more than that. So I would warn you to be very careful. As always with all the videos, if you're going to set policy for your company, you should probably contact an attorney that's familiar with mortgage law. I can refer one to you if you'd like, but these are just my opinions, and you really need to be careful when getting authorization to pull credit, because there's a lot at stake. You know that the country's more litigious now, and that's a great way for the people who are out there trying to make a buck to kind of rip you off. All right, so that's Dave Sullivan with the Credit Guy TV. So you, with a little bit of me, we're going to change the credit industry. Thank you.